Mindwarrior Games, being a part of the Tactic Group, is a relatively small and not particularly well-known company, although they have some very, very cool games out there, and I am hell-bent on showing them to the world because I really like them. Their latest offering is Realm of Wonder, a very whimsical and fantasy-looking game that hides a great deal of tactics and mechanics, and looks gorgeous, I have to say. Now, having said all that, are the contents of this box worth the amount of money that you have to pay to get your hands on it? We're just about to find out. Welcome to the GMS Magazine unboxing videos. By the way, you will notice that this box has a bit of a dump into it. That's because, well, that's what happens when you travel with a suitcase full of games, and some of them get a little bit squished. So let me open it first. Let's get rid of the shiny plastic. Right, loving the cover, I have to say. Absolutely brilliant. It looks delightfully gorgeous, very whimsical, very funny. Lots and lots of little details all over the place and very quirky characters, which is great. So it's, as the name says, Realm of Wonder. It really gives you a very good impression of the kind of fantasy world that you're going to find inside. So let's not wait any longer. Theme box, standard, nothing again to scream about. No insert, which is not necessarily a bad thing. I don't mind things going all over the box. So where do I start? Right, let's start. Firstly, there are two white dice with some special icons that you'll have to stick on them. I'm not entirely sure what they do, but that's fine by me. Producing these kind of dies of different sides of colors and different icons is very, very expensive. So although it's not ideal, I can understand companies having to do this to save a little bit on production costs. Otherwise, the whole thing will become prohibitive. So I'm not going to criticize them for doing this at all. Also, I know how good a customer service they have. And if the stickers came off or you needed anything else, you just need to talk to them and they will send you a new one. It should be absolutely okay. The rulebook, which is called the storybook, looks very cool. Very cool. Loving the illustrations. The graphic design is clean. Obviously, I'm looking at the wrong language for me because I don't know what it says. But that's fine. I'm hoping there's going to be another rule somewhere else, otherwise I'll have to get it from the internet. But it looks very, very easy, very simple. Ah, in English. Yay. There we go. So although it's a fairly thick book, but not many rules, that's good. There's some king quests that you have to go for. So that's pretty good. I already feel very enticed to play this just by taking a look at this and the illustrations and the way that the book has been all laid out. Yes, I wish it was easier to see what page to go for if you want any specific language, but minor issue. Right, let's take this. Oh, wow, player boards. This is how to do player boards. Yes, like that, very hard. Love them. Love the illustrations. Really like the layout, which is very simple, it's quite clean, but nice use of texture. Nice use of icons. And everything is quirky, is a little bit wacky, which I really like. Very cool. I like this. To make matters even better, the game comes with some absolutely lovely minis for each character. Yes, and we'll need a bit of unbending. But we have the gnome, we have the troll, the yeti, the golem, everything. And they come in absolutely exquisite little details. Very nice. That is a very, very unexpected treat. That is seriously, seriously cool. Lots of little tokens, pre-bagged, and they're just, you know, the standard aspirin-looking little cylinders. Nothing special about them. They do what they're meant to do. They don't need to be anything else. So why bother? That's fine by me. Just don't mistake them with aspirins. Oh, wait a second. Aha! There's a little igloo for the yeti. How cute is that? That's nice. I like that. That's a little detail. Do the other ones have the same thing? I wonder. Let's find out. Yep. Yep. It is. Very nice. I kind of like that, actually. That is a very nice little variation. I like it. All right, another color. Two decks of cards. Oh my, these are beautifully illustrated. Nicely thick. They could be a little bit thicker, as always. I would always complain of that, but that's absolutely fine. Again, sleeve them, please sleeve them. Super cute and nice illustrations. Shoes all over the place. Look at that. Some absolutely gorgeous illustrations here. Very nice indeed. And the second deck of cards. Damn, these are lovely. These are really nice, very, very nice. And I like that they're completely language independent. It doesn't really matter what game, what country you're in. The whole thing is language independent, which is great. Very good. A few tokens that come in this weirdly shaped thing, which makes me wonder if they're needed for anything else. They come out very nicely, which is good, and they're quite thick. They're not going to be bent anytime soon unless you specifically want to bend them, which I presume you won't want to bend them, because why would you want to do that? But they're very good, double-sided. Each side, though, has a different icon, which is, quite frankly, double the effort of making them, which is good. Okay, and even more. And then the board in this game has a twist. Oh, sorry, more tokens. I mean, not finished yet. Token for the player characters, which are so damn cute. They are absolutely lovely. And more tokens. And the rules. Okay, so what we saw earlier, they weren't really the rules, they were the quests, the storybooks. Baggies. So we have French, Norwegian, Swedish, Finnish, Dutch, another one, UK, Polish and Dutch. Denmark, Danish. Wow, okay. And even so, that's the rules. Not a lot. Not a lot at all. Okay, I like that. Now, why is the board interesting? Because, let me very quickly show you. You have to assemble it in a jigsaw puzzle style. It's very big. And inside you have this circle, and inside you have that circle. So the whole thing can spin and rotate as you're playing, because the game has a mechanism by which when you rotate the board, things can change for you and make your life easier or more difficult. And that, my friends, is very interesting. And you have this little, so you can put your finger and rotate it without having to put your fingers on top of the board. Very, very well thought. You know, I am very glad of several things about this game. Although, yes, the box looks a little bit messy, and some people might be thinking that it could do with some sort of insert. I'm not fussed about that at all. But one thing that Mindwarrior games have suffered from in the past is that the board, the seam of the board has suffered a little bit. This has gone completely over that, not a problem. Even in the middle ring, it will sit very nicely on the table, which I thought is a pet peeve for a few people, that the boards don't sit perfect square. This one does. The printing is absolutely beautiful. The graphic design is lovely. The depiction of the realms I think is just excellent. The insert of the box, they've gone through the effort of and the bother of making it look beautiful as well inside. You know, Mindwarrior Games have upped their game with Realm of Wonder, and they have done incredibly well. They were extremely busy at Spiel demoing the game, and I have the feeling that this could be a massive breaker for them. The production is good, it's really very, very good, and I'm very happy with the improvements I've seen between the previous games and this one, so I cannot recommend this one enough. Mindwarrior Games, very well done indeed, many congratulations. Thank you very much indeed for watching, and please remember to subscribe to the channel for more unboxing and review goodness. And do give to the like button if you like this video, and comment. Do let us know what you think about the game and you think about the production and what you think could have been or should have been done better. We look forward to hearing your comments. But until then, thank you very much for watching.